What up, friends? What up? What up? What up? Tonight gonna be fun. Oh my gosh! I heard brown liquor make y'all want to fight. Is that what Trap's saying? Y'all in here getting crazy in after hours. Um, yeah, man. Man, don't nobody watch the NBA no more. I ain't checking for no NBA. Hey, dog, you know how long it's been since I've been to an NBA game? Actually, it's only been like a month. But before that, I only been to like 4 games this year or something like that, man. Ain't nobody, I ain't checking for no NBA games no more, man. I'm on something completely different. I'm over it, bro. I think I'm over the NBA altogether. Like, if I want to go to a game, I just go to a game. But I've lost so much money on my tickets just because I haven't really realized the value of them or anything like that. Actually, it's funny because I got on my Detroit painter's outfit. I got on a whole painter's outfit over here. All right, so I got on the painter's outfit because we gonna be doing cleanup. We doing cleanup after Club Shay. Shay dropped that Monique interview. I got a feeling. I have a feeling. Messi, what you mean? Why you love everybody but me? I love you. What makes you think I don't love you? Yo, I did see that Tucker Carlson interview with Putin. Man, look, bro. Today has been a busy day and a busy week. This has been one of the busiest days and the busiest weeks that I've experienced in a long time. I was back and forth down in the downtown Detroit. Went to my office. I actually got up at about 4:45, 4:30, 4:45 this morning because I had to make sure that everything was set up because you know we don't miss. Still had to take care of business when it came to different stuff with corporate and making sure deadlines, and I had to get reviews done, and it was a lot. And then I had to make sure that the movers was coordinated. So shout out to everybody that's around me. Shout out to Rita. Shout out to everybody that's around me that make sure that I'm taken care of because having the movers coordinate because they're bringing the new furniture in and they're getting other stuff out, and then I'm getting stuff delivered downtown. So it's a lot going on. And then I had to go and check on a property that we building, and then we breaking ground on another property. So it's never no shortage of things to do. And then on top of that, the internet be interneting. Shout out to Messi. Shout out to Messi. Yeah, Ari Teller. AD loves everybody, and he didn't do me either. Look, I had so much that was going on. And again, I wanted to make sure that I gave y'all a full show without any shortcuts. And so I had to take care of y'all. Y'all my babies. It wasn't a full move, Mr. BX87. It wasn't a full move. It was just like it was some things that I wanted to take from here down there, but everything there is all new. Like the furniture is eclectic. The artwork is going to be coming in soon. All the towels like the towels, the actual towels that you bathe with, that you dry off with. They're going to be a different color. They're going to be like I'm inspired by 70s, by the 70s. I'm very inspired by the 50s, 60s, and 70s. So the couch is orange. You know what I'm saying? The it's a mix of nostalgia with ultra modern, right? The TVs is massive. I mean, they massive. I almost didn't even get no TVs at all, to be honest with you, because I wanted it to just be an experience. Um, yeah, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be a very, very dope vibe, and I'm looking forward to it. What up, Classy? What up, Tam? What up, Loso? Will I be closer to my studio? Yes. My office is literally probably 6 minutes away from my studio. It's about 6 minutes away from my the Detroit place is about 6 minutes away from the studio. So it just allows for me to crash out. I can have all of my Coogee sweaters in there. I got all of the views. We got all of the experiences. We got the rooftop. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be absolutely crazy. So yeah, man, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be absolutely awesome. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm absolutely looking forward to having a good time tonight. And I'm glad that you guys are here. I like the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Y'all ready to get started with the show? Ain't no point in wasting time. What up? What up, all of my people? Kojak in the building. Your cars in the building. Mary, Messy. Um, Messy is crazy. Blake is in the building. What up, friends? All right, y'all ready to get started with the show? What up, McCole? All of my Texas people in the chat. Everybody that's here. I hope y'all enjoyed the show today. It was almost similar, except I couldn't really interact with the chat. Yo, Class C, honestly, I'm not sure if I'm gonna give an official tour to the people. I think I'm gonna just give an official tour for the chasers. So if you're not a part of the Patreon, and you're probably not gonna get the official tour anyway. But I think I'm gonna just give a tour for the chasers because I don't really want all of my information. I'm starting to become a little bit more reclusive with certain details as far as letting people know where I'm at and what I'm doing. Because as I become more visible, I have to be a lot more careful. You know what I'm saying? So I have to switch things up. I got to be careful. It's going to be dope. It's going to be absolutely dope. So I'm probably, what up, Quentin? I'm probably going to be a little bit more reserved and then go from there. All right. So what y'all want to start with first? We got Kevin Hart, Tiffany Haddish, DL Hughley. Which one y'all want to start with first? All of this is Monique. This is Monique versus everybody. This is why I wore my painter's hookup today. You know what I'm saying? Because it's really Detroit versus everybody. That started here. Everybody stole it, but I just recoined it tonight for Monique versus everybody. So this entire live stream is going to be dedicated to Monique. All right, Monique, Club Shay, and everything with that. So which one y'all want to start with? We can start with Kevin Hart. We can start with DL Hughley, Tiffany Haddish. Which one y'all want to start with? Shout out to Freight Train. DL Hughley, Kevin, DL, down in the DLs. Tiffany Haddish. Y'all all over the place. Y'all know where y'all want to start at. What up, Herbie? What up, one conservative chick? I got Kevin. One conservative chick is saying Kevin Hart. Miriam Saint Fleur is saying start with Tiffany. DL all right, Messy. I got you. I'll start with DL Hughley. Let me get my DL Hughley on. Let me find out what she said. Because I actually heard that DL Hughley had a response. And they've been feuding for a long time. I had covered that for a while. But let me see if I can find out where that's at. Where she was talking about DL Hughley specifically. I don't know what portion of the interview she was talking about DL Hughley. Let me go to Club Shay real quick and let me scan this real quick. Monique, Parker's 50K, Shaq. Okay, here we go. Monique on DL Hughley. All right, so let me pull this up. We can go there. I'm not a fan of Monique or DL Hughley for that matter. Shout out to Ari Reed. Says, no hard feelings, AD. I know you're a busy man. I got some stories you'd want to hear about. Really? Really? You got some stories you want me to hear about, eh? Okay. We'll read on it. Okay, we'll read on it. I've been listening to PZ all day. All day. So y'all gotta excuse me. I'm on my Detroit-ish today. What up to Ari? I appreciate you for the first super chat, the early super chat of the night. Y'all know that Thursdays is mine, right? Now y'all know that Thursdays mine. Thursdays are now after hours days. All right? Thursdays is after hours days. Let me just get this fully set up because I want to make sure that I get all of my little trinkets and Dinkets and all of that. All right, so we gonna make this Monique day. Monique. Give me a second. I almost got it set up. Because I don't want to miss it. I want to make sure that I'm capturing every single part of it because I'm going to be objective. And I know that everybody is on a Monique train. Everybody is on the Monique train right now. People want to see blood. That's what I've learned about people largely, is that they don't really care about what's really happening. They don't really care about truth. They don't really care about what's really happening. Shout out to Mary Creech. Mary Creech says, you see that Tucker Putin interview? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I did see that. Shout out to you, Mary Creech. I was watching it. I was actually watching Meet Kevin kind of break it down a little bit. I didn't have time to watch it in its entirety. And when I don't get a chance to watch it in its entirety, I just turn it off until I can get to it. Shout out to my dog, Class EB says, pass on a collection plate. All righty then. Let's get into, thank you, my friend. Let's get into this whole Monique situation, and we're going to talk about DL Hughley first.
I'm going to bring this up. I wasn't going to do it. But damn it, this seat.
I say, you might want to have another sip over.
This seat make you go, truth, tell it. No, tell the damn truth. God damn it, tell the truth. Because family is sacred.
Yo. Let me ask y'all a question before we get into this. How many of y'all actually believe that she wasn't going to say anything about DL Hughley before she said something about DL Hughley? How many of y'all don't believe that she wasn't going to actually say anything about DL Hughley when she came on Club Shay Shay? I wasn't going to say nothing, but let me just tell this part. Shannon Sharp I don't even know if he even asked her about DL Hughley, but she just went ahead and volunteered. You know what? This just been on my mind. It just came to my mind. Let me just start talking about DL Hughley. Okay. All right.
It's supposed to be.
And we don't cross the line with family. Mm-hmm. And people begin to get comfortable to jump on the Monique bandwagon of Monique doing things wrong, and she doing this and she doing that. And there's a brother named DL Hughley.
Yep.
And until he take accountability, I won't let it go.
What?
Because
she evil. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all say. It does not matter what if y'all love her and you call her auntie. Her Netflix special was trash. As far as I remember, because I covered this exclusively, and I absolutely do not like DL Hughley, especially for the positions that he take. With regard, when he was talking about Kevin Samuels, that was it for me. For DL, that was it for me, and he stood on that junk. You know what I'm saying? So, but when him and Monique, because I got to be objective, and let me just recall this a little bit because I don't remember exactly, but it's been a while ago. When him and Monique was going back and forth, and they was talking back and forth about whatever it is that they was going back and forth, I absolutely 100% disagreed with the way that she handled that because she started talking negatively about different things that didn't even have nothing to do with DL Hughley. She mentioned him. She brought him up. She started throwing him under the bus. She started accusing him of different things, especially if I remember correctly about a tour that they were supposed to do or a show that they were supposed to do. And it went south. And then she started involving other people that was in his life. I think his daughter or something that didn't even have nothing to do with her discrepancy with him. And she went below the belt. And if it's my memory serves me correctly, she had apologized or something, or she had brought herself to the front of the congregation because there was a lot of back and forth and outpouring, and she said she wasn't going to say anything anymore, and it was over with or something like that, and they was just going to go their separate ways. Now she on Club Shay Shay, and she back at it again. Okay, so this just tells you. People are a person of their word. I ain't even going to say a man of their word because she's not a man. People are a person of their word as long as it serves them. People are a person of their word as long as they serves them. DL Hughley, to my knowledge, and I don't like DL Hughley, has not said anything about her whatsoever. But here we go, rehashing it, bringing it back up, and she went she went way below the belt because she started involving his family and his wife and all of this stuff, and that ain't have nothing to do with what they was talking about or what they was arguing back and forth about. And that just proves to me that women go low, but they still don't hold themselves accountable. And then she's still bringing it up, and it ain't got nothing to do with what it is that they talking about right now. But let's continue.
What would you get ready to say?
I was going to say, what did DL do?
Let me tell you. Baby, that voice went up, didn't it? DL is friend. He like, that's my friend.
No, I've met DL on several occasions. I don't know DL like that.
Okay.
Do I know DL say like I know an earthquake? No. Do I know, since I've interviewed Kat, had several conversations with him, do I know DL on that level? No.
Right. See, when we say family is sacred,
Right.
Family is sacred. And we know that you don't cross the line when it comes to family.
And I will say, Trap, that I have heard nothing outside of what I reviewed about what she said about Tyler Perry this morning. When I reviewed it on the Millionaire Morning Show, I refuse to watch any part of this interview until I can get to it on After Hours. So I know nothing about what she's about to say.
Correct.
Right? I do DL's radio show.
Yes.
DL Hughley is not there. His team is there. Mm-hmm. And Shannon, we having a great time. I mean, baby, we having a great time. We going forward, back and forth. When we get to the end of the show, they say, Monique, you want to play a game? Well, I want to play. I said, sure, sugar. Let's play a game. And it's a game called Would You Rather.
Oh.
Okay? Now.
Monique, you should have said I'm too old for this game.
Wait a minute. We're having fun, baby. Right? We're having a good time, okay, Shannon. Okay. It's the sister there and there's two other guys. We're having a great time. It's a beautiful Black unity cookout. Okay. We're having a good time.
Okay.
Would you say your wife was your family? Is that considered family?
Yeah.
So your husband is considered family,
Absolutely.
Right? Okay. So here we go. They said, Monique, we want to play a game of Would You Rather. Let's go. Would you rather your husband sleep with Lee Daniels with a condom or Corinne Steffens without one?
Really, Monique?
Now, as y'all are watching right now who haven't heard this story, y'all going, they doing the same thing in the studio. They going, okay. That is exactly what happened. Now, I said to the team, how does that uplift our community?
But what does that have to do with DL Hughley? Again, I'm listening to it, and I remember her telling this story before, I believe, and I'm asking myself, if he wasn't there, because she prefaced this conversation by saying that he was not there, what does this have to do with DL Hughley? But I'm going to hear it out for the fifth time, and maybe she adds some additional context that I'm not familiar with, because I have a hazy memory. This was a while back when they was going back and forth.
I said, sister, and her name is Jasmine, how could you ask another sister that? Well, we just planned. I said, tell me the joke in that, because I don't know what you're insinuating. Then you're involving people that have nothing to do with nothing. Like, what are y'all doing? So I said, I'm going to call my brother.
All right. You know what? We're going to go ahead and do this.
DL, I'm going to call my brother. I call DL Hughley on the phone.
Why?
I say, hey, baby.
Why?
Yeah.
Huh?
That's how he responds. Yeah.
Did he know it was you?
Yes, because they called him to let him know Monique's going to be calling.
Right.
Like this, it was getting crazy.
Right.
I'm like, just let me get on the phone with my brother. Right?
Yeah.
Hey, DL. Yeah. I said, listen, I just got off the phone with your team and they wanted to play this game, Would You Rather? And it was like, stupid. Like, asking me about my husband and Lee Daniels and Corinne Steffens, and his exact words, well, that's how we do it. I said, DL, how does that uplift our community? And again, I don't know what y'all trying to insinuate, but brother, what you doing? Like I said, that's just how we do it. So it is what it is. Now, it got so ugly that my attorney had to send a cease and desist. So it never aired. So we have, like, when Cat Williams talk and people, truth tellers talk, we have receipts to everything we're saying. That's how that whole thing got started. Okay? It's family. My husband is my family.
Yeah.
But that ain't, listen, I don't give a fuck. Honestly, I genuinely don't give a fuck. What does that have to do with anything? Okay, listen, this is how we play on this show. Before I ever go on somebody else's platform, the first thing I do is I look at what it is that they do on that platform so I can get a better understanding of what I get myself into before I even agree to go on a platform. You went on there, he wasn't on there. Then you say, okay, I don't like what y'all said, so I'm calling daddy. I'm calling y'all father on y'all. I'm gonna call DL Hughley. You call him, he say, yo, that's just how we do it. That's how we play up here. This is what we do. You don't want the episode to air. You got your attorney involved. Okay, the episode didn't air. Everybody keep it moving. I don't know why this is such a mind-blowing issue. Why is this like a mind-boggling thing? Like, why is, people get into it or people have disagreements every single day, B. Every day people have disagreements. This ain't even that fucking deep. This is how we doing on, okay, we won't air it. Keep it moving. All right, keep it moving. Nobody give a fuck. Okay, listen, that's family. All right, cool. We won't air it. Keep it moving.
Yeah.
Now, you babies that are really good with this internet, through the years, I've watched DL speak ill of me. Through the years. I never knew DL Hughley had a problem with me. But when Cass said they all a group, he forgot to put DL Hughley in the group. Mm-hmm. Through the years, I was bitter. I was dangerous with what I was doing, saying that it was inequality. My husband didn't know what he was doing. This went on through the years. I was unloved, all of these things. And I said to myself, I'm going to see
Red
you.
cups.
I'm going to see you. I didn't go on nobody's show. I didn't say nothing to nobody, but I knew the time would come that I would see him. We were scheduled to do a show in Los Angeles. I was the headliner of that show. His name was on it, then his name came off. I didn't question it, but I knew I'm going to see him, right?
Eventually.
Okay, now we have a show in Detroit.
Yep, I remember this.
Contractually, I was the headliner. DL Hughley posted a memo. Now, when you signed your deal for the Ravens, did you sign a contract or a memorandum?
I signed a contract.
You see how you say that? Like anybody that knows good business, you sign. The memo is saying this is what I would like,
right?
But the contract is saying this is what it is. Okay?
Yes.
He put out a memo to our community, and that touched me a little different because I was saying, why would you lie to our babies? Because now they're thinking if they send somebody a memo, that's what they're supposed to get.
Man, ain't nobody tripping over no goddamn memo. I'm just going to be real, bro. Ain't nobody tripping. Oh, okay, listen. DL Hughley pulled receipts that showed on a memo that he was actually the headliner. Now, we going to make sure that we send memos in order to actually do business. Why are we making this much deeper than it really have to be? Honestly. Why are we making this so deep? This is not that deep, yo. Okay, so you didn't like the fact that he said that he was the headliner because y'all was doing a show in Detroit and all of this other stuff. And when people say is somebody difficult to work with, it don't have to be that you yelling or screaming. It's that every single thing bothers you, or every single little thing got to be an issue, or every single thing it got to be made a bigger deal than what it is. Or if we don't like each other, then I got to make sure that I nitpick at it. In my opinion, that is what I don't fuck with people, honestly, that are You know what happens in corporate America? Because I know some of these comedians ain't never had a corporate job before, so they don't understand how it works. You know what gets you ahead? And this is in everything in life, business, corporate America, marriage, relationships. It's whether or not you're likable and you're a cultural fit. It's if you're likable and if you are a cultural fit. That's all it is. Anything outside of that, listen, you're supposed to be good at your job. You're supposed to be great at what it is that you do. Whatever it is that you got hired to do, you're supposed to do that. But the thing that makes people want to promote you is whether or not you actually somebody that they want to be around on a regular basis, or they want to have you, come with them because they know that you got their best interests at heart. Don't nobody want to be around somebody that's always, listen, if you got a problem with everybody, I mean, every single person, everybody is always something. They was joking. We was having a good time. They asked you the wrong question. Okay, so it was out of line as far as what your standards are. Establish that shit and keep it moving. Hey, man, listen, that's not cool. Let's just keep it moving, bro. People say stuff and like it was a guy that was on my after hour show the other day, and he kept asking certain questions, and I was like, hey, fam, listen, why you keep asking this type of question? I didn't trip. I didn't jump off the bridge. I didn't nuke him. I didn't mute him. I didn't ban him. I didn't do any of that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just set the precedent and I kept it moving. It's not that fucking deep. How can you be a content creator? How can you be an entertainer? How can you be a public figure? And you are so sensitive to every single thing that anybody says or anything that they do. It's a memorandum. It's a memo. It's not a...
Okay. I was contractually signed to go as the headliner.
Right. I mean, you go last.
DL Hughley didn't come into the building until 9:30. Now, contractually, I said I have to be on stage by 9:30 because if the show starts at 8, I refuse to keep an audience waiting.
Right.
That is disrespectful to the audience.
Correct.
When I went out on that stage, Shannon, I made sure everything I said, he heard me. Because now you're here and I'm going to say it to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I said some things on that stage that I said he was cowardly.
So
some folks said, how could you say that? How could you?
So you was messy. You was messy.
Do that. And then I posted some things to say, this is what I meant. See, you came after my husband. And when you had a chance to fix it, when you had a chance to say,
he never came at her. Like, where?
oh, my bad. You know, we don't even
Right.
get down like that.
Right.
You told me it is what it is. And until he's brave enough and courageous enough to say, this is what really happened, y'all. Y'all have never known me to be no shit starter. Folks ain't never known me to go over and kick a sandwich out of somebody's hand that's hungry. But what people do know is, if you kick me, damn if I ain't gonna kick you back.
Right.
Because that's fair play.
Right.
So,
Yo,
there
if
was
it was me, if I was them, I would absolutely go after her. Like, if you want smoke, then I got smoke. Rekindling this, restarting it, it was always supposed to be over, and now we revisiting it and all of that stuff. Man, this shit is so messy.
one left out the pack. And when you have people that continually don't take accountability, that's why you see us in the state of affairs we're in.
I'm a firm believer, Mo, that everybody don't play the same. And someone once told me, what is joke to you is death to someone else.
What is joke? That's why we don't play with people's families.
No.
When we had the Monique show, the radio show, listen, you can't come on here and speak ill of no one because we don't play like that, because we know how this business works.
Right.
So when you allow that to happen, what do you think is going to come back your way? What do you think? And DL Hughley, please, no, brother, we still love you. Just take accountability for it. And
Now that's them's fighting words right there. Them's fighting words. Listen, don't sit here and talk that mess to me. Don't sit here and talk about you love me. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me get that back up there. I'm sorry. Don't sit there and say that I hate when people gaslight me.
I'm going to bring this up. Really happen, y'all. Y'all have never known me to be no shit. You have people that continually don't take accountability. That's why you see us in the state of affairs we're in.
I'm a firm believer, Mo, that everybody don't play the same. And someone once told me, what is joke to you is death to someone else.
What is joke? That's why we don't play with people's families.
No.
When we had the Monique show, the radio show, listen, you can't come on here and speak ill of no one because we don't play like that, because we know how this business works.
Right.
So when you allow that to happen, what do you think is going to come back your way? What do you think? And DL Hughley, please, no, brother, we still love you. Just take accountability for it, and we move forward.
I remember reading something about the situation in Detroit. I didn't know the depth of the magnitude of it. I remember reading something about a memo about, I guess it's an addendum that was added on, but the contract is the contract.
The contract is the contract. And what happens is, because of the messenger, it was easy to pile on. It was easy to pile on. And then when you have some of our black folk that go sit in front of a white man and speak ill of their people, I'm like, y'all, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we coming to that we're going to sit in front of this white man? I can't even say his name. I refuse. Everybody know who he is. We sit in front of him and we just let this man say any and everything about us, and then we go right in with him. That to me is.
Who is she talking? Okay, so she willing to say, let me tell y'all how hypocritical this shit is. She's willing to say and talk about every single bringing DL Hughley up, and nobody even asked her about DL Hughley, and they was supposed to have kept it moving and buried the hatchet and not even mention it. But now she blaming it on the seat because she's trying to be like Cat Williams, right? And now she's willing to name names and call it for what it is, but now she's not willing to name names when it comes to the people that she say that is
dangerous. And y'all babies that's good with this little computer, don't take my word. You can just go through the years of this cat.
I know who she talking about. Everybody know who she talking about.
Running his mouth. And it's like, stop doing that, because what are we saying to the babies coming behind us? When I hear Brother DL Hughley say, with that Netflix special, I just accepted anything, whatever they gave me. These are not my words, they're his.
Right.
Well, that's how you do business. I'm not mad at you accepting anything.
Right.
Why are you mad at me saying I won't accept anything?
Right.
That's the difference. It's like people were judging me. I was hearing people, Shannon, okay, I didn't know we had so many tender people in our group.
Yeah.
I didn't know we had so many tender love.
She the most tender person out of all of them. She the most offended. I've never seen a comedian be more offended than Monique. I've never seen a comedian be more offended than Monique. I have not ever even, listen, I'm not sure that I've heard a funny joke from Monique. Ever. I'm not even going to say years. I can't remember a funny joke when you say Bernie Mac, I remember. When you say Patrice O'Neal, I remember. When you say Eddie Murphy, we reference it. When you say Red Fox, we can dig into it. Richard Pryor, absolutely. Dave Chappelle, 100%. Laugh at My Pain was funny as fuck from Kevin Hart. Care what nobody say, right? Cat Williams, some of these biggest scene steals that I've ever seen in my life. I didn't care about Cat Williams' latest special that I seen on Netflix, the World War III one. We didn't laugh at that. But I can say that Cat Williams absolutely was hilarious in a lot of the different things that he was in. I've seen Cat Williams do some funny shit. Like, you can go across the board. I can even name some more. I can remember some of the shit that she done funny. I can't remember the last time that I seen Monique do something that was funny. The most offended comedian that I've ever seen in my entire life, and I thought that comedy was supposed to be sacred.
I didn't know we had so many tender people, and I wouldn't want to be on the front line with these tender people where it's like, oh, I can't believe you said that. I can't. But it's what I
A.R. Taylor, name one. Name one right now. Which joke was funny? I'm reaching what? It's funny that you got people like Deatta, and don't mute her, don't ban her or nothing like that, because she ain't said nothing disrespectful. It's funny that they'll jump on here and say that, yet they still here. Why would you watch somebody that you don't actually care for or that you don't really want to see? Right? Why are you here if it bothers you so much? You still here. And you had to subscribe to even type that in the chat. You subscribe to the channel. Because it pricks your heart of what I say, and it's the truth. No, she not. No, she not. I'm not going for it. No, she is not. You are absolutely, positively wrong, Damien.
Said the truth. Is what I said the truth.
I don't give
Y'all
a
didn't put
fuck
no sugar
about
on it.
Right.
It was shit.
none of these
Right.
people.
And I didn't try to make it taste good. We got to stop running away from what is real, and we run into fantasy. And that's how come we keep staying where we sit.
Want to join Club?
All right, let me see what DL Hughley had to say in response real quick.
A liar. When Monique did call me, I heard her complaints, I listened to her, and I pulled the segment. So if I had been as dismissive as she alleges I was, that segment would have aired. It didn't, because I respected her wishes. She's a liar.
Yo, what's up? This bruh man from the fifth floor.
Wendy Williams didn't go anywhere. Club Shay is getting messier and messier. It's almost like Wendy Williams didn't go anywhere. She just got a weight set. And so Monique was on. Every time I see Monique these days, she's on doing some greasy ass video with her and her daddy complaining about something or working out. I don't know nobody that work out that much and gain weight unless every crunch you do has got captain in front of it.
Yo, talk your shit, DL. And I don't like DL Hughley when it comes to his political takes or some of the takes that he take. But I'm going to just be real. Somebody got to say it. Somebody just got to be absolutely direct and call this bullshit. And y'all got, listen, the thing that I really hate is y'all keep bringing everything back to being black. It ain't got nothing to do with being black. Now we supposed to, you know what black is? When people use the black card or they pull a black card or they pull a woman card, I'm a black woman. How does this progress our people? Listen, when people pull that shit, that's a crutch. That's like they joker to be able to get out of the situation or say whatever it is that they want to say and get through it. Somebody got to call that shit for what it is. Get straight to it. Let's get to the jokes. Address it for what it is. All of that slow talking and flower bringing and be you on Club Shay. That's cute. But I'm glad that he calling it for exactly what it is. And he said, listen, I'm not going to sit and wait no days. I'm not going to take the high road. I'm going to address you directly. And you said some shit. And see, she won't. You know what the funniest part about Monique is? She never addressed the stuff that she said about his family. She said some crazy shit about his family. I did whole live streams on the Millionaire Morning Show where I broke it down. She said some wild shit about his daughter and his wife and all of this stuff that was going on, and she never, ever addressed that or brought that up. Now, why? Why she didn't bring it up? Why she didn't address what she said and what she did that was absolutely disrespectful? Because I remember. Oh, yeah, I remember. I remember 100%. I remember 100%. She never, ever, ever, ever addressed anything that she did to anybody else. It's always what happened to me. You, Bobby Brown, just Bobby Brown, Johnny Gill, you, Ralph Tresvant, mama. Show look good tonight. Every single thing that she do is a victim, and she never include what she did to the other person inside of the conversation. Listen, I've never seen one person that was right about everything that they ever did.
But apparently she goes on Club Shay and tells the story about how she came on my radio show and I wasn't there at the time. And my co-host Jasmine Sanders played a game that we played all the time with everybody called Would You Rather. She apparently was so offended by that she said she got off. She called me. Monique did, and she said I was very dismissive, like, Monique's a liar. When Monique did call me, I heard her complaints, I listened to her, and I pulled the segment. So if I had been as dismissive as she alleges I was, that segment would have aired. It didn't, because I respected her wishes. She's a liar. It's also befuddles the shit out of me how somebody who as a comedian talks as much shit about everybody else as she does, she has the temerity to be offended about anything as much shit as you say about people.
Yep.
Then she encouraged everybody, allegedly it stems from the fact that I used to always talk shit about her on video after video, and she encouraged her sweet babies to look at the video and find them. Do that. Do exactly what she says. And you know what you're not going to find? You're not going to find any evidence of that, because Monique is a liar. She's lying about that.
And that's what I'm trying to find, because if she got all of the tapes, right, and because I did a review video on the Millionaire Morning Show about what she said about Tyler Perry, and she secretly recorded his conversation and she sent it to Shannon Sharp in order to substantiate her argument. So where are all of these things where she's saying that he was saying anything about her husband and all of this other type of stuff? Where is any of this stuff? How come nobody has ever been able to find it and bring it up all of these years since we've been reviewing these videos, since they first got into it over a year ago? Since they first got into it over a year ago, how come nobody is able to find all of this shit? People be making up stuff in their head in order to be mad at you for something that they got going on in their life. And just because she called y'all her babies, don't mean that these people don't be lying, man. Come on, man. Where? Somebody produce it. When did he say it? And how did it play out? Listen, even Cat Williams gave DL Hughley props. Cat Williams, I gotta say it, Cat Williams gave DL Hughley props. And it seemed like Cat wasn't on nobody time. Cat wasn't on nobody time. These comedians is messier than rappers, bro.
But what you will find is Monique talking shit about some alleged contract dispute we had. Look at the ticket. It says DL Hughley, then Monique. She knows the story. But what she did in response to that, she talked about my dog, my wife. This broad even brought out my daughter's personal trauma. My daughter was and Monique bought that shit out and told the world that I allowed my daughter to be raped in front of me. The lying motherfucker. She knows she was lying. And it only stopped when everybody from my family checked her. It's interesting. You know what else you won't see Monique doing? You won't ever see her with her family, videos with her children or grandchildren, because nobody with me. How do you have sweet babies when your own babies don't with you? How do you love us for real when there's no evidence of anybody loving you for real, except your daddy, who you apparently have to pay? And FYI, daughters are paid for by daddies, not daddies who get paid by their daughters.
Somebody had to say it. Somebody had to say it. Let me give DL Hughley a round of applause. Somebody had to call bullshit. Somebody had to call bullshit. Thank you. 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 I'm glad he addressing it. I'm glad he talking directly about it. And he ain't got to go on Club Shay in order to address it. He straight up just called it the way that it is. And I remember that shit because I remember she was talking shit about his daughter. See, all of these women in the chat right now, they ain't never going to hold Monique accountable for some of the stuff that she was saying. And she said some real disrespectful stuff. I mean, she was on some real disrespectful stuff. I couldn't believe when she brought his daughter into the situation. That's not a comedian and is not a public figure, and don't sit here and parade around with him. I couldn't believe when she brought his dog into it. I couldn't believe when she brought his family into it. And y'all still sitting here, but no, he not lying because I did the review video. Man, let me pull up my old stuff. He lying. How was he lying and I did the review videos? I did the review videos. I remember them. I remember them. Let me see if I can find these videos. One year ago, I did the review videos. I did the review videos 1 year ago. Let me pull it up for you. I remember specifically doing review videos over a year ago about this shit. One year ago, right here on the Millionaire Morning Show, I did a whole review video on this. 1 year ago. 1 year ago. I did the whole video and I broke it down. And I remember it. And I'm not going to go through the whole Millionaire Morning Show to show y'all all of the clips that I pulled up of what she was saying when she was saying it and shit. You can't tell me that it was lying because I remember it. I remember her being on a live stream on Instagram and her camera was fucked up and she had to turn it like this. And she was saying some wild shit. And I was like, yo, I can't believe that she would bring somebody's family into it. I remember.
You know what else you won't see Monique doing? Telling jokes. Monique, if she'd have spent as much time actually writing jokes and writing her Netflix special as she did complaining about not having one, it wouldn't have been trash. It got the worst reviews of any Netflix special in history. Because that's what Monique does. She complains and she has grievances. You never see her being a human being. You never see her being sweet and warm to people.
I don't.
Except when she's using it to butter somebody up to get something. There's a reason why everywhere she goes, shit starts. Everywhere she goes. How is it that nobody fucks with you, not even your family? How do you, or I was on the road, get it. I get it every goddamn week. Look at my schedule versus yours. See how much I'm going. And I still manage to have a relationship that I cherish with my children. Can you say the same? You can't. Because all you do is talk about your grievances and who did you wrong. There's a reason you're by yourself. There's a reason you got to pay a man to love you. It's sad. There's an old adage that says you can't buy love. It's a shame, Monique, that you probably always will have to.
I don't see where he said anything that was out of pocket or that wasn't true. I don't see anything that he said that was off. I don't see anything. Listen, this is my opinion, and I stand on that shit. Let me see if I can find her response. I don't see. Somebody inform me. Where was the lie? Where is the lie? And you ain't got to believe him because it's a fact. I remember doing the shows and I did all of and I pulled the receipts and that junk is still up there. Monique responds to DL Hughley. All right. Let me see if I can pull this up. I'm going to see if I can pull this up. Hold on. Give me a second. Let's get a response up here. Let's see a response. And it's always going to be... all right. Let me see.
We did it. We're going to wait for y'all to come on in, my babies. Long time, Daddy. Look, y'all don't even understand why we smiling so hard because we was able to get it set up. We was able to push the button. Hey, come on now.
So fake.
We want you babies to come on in here.
So fake. Come on, man.
First of all, how y'all doing? It's been a minute, my babies. It's been a minute. Life been lifing. Life been lifing. Where we at, Daddy?
What do you mean?
Okay, yeah, I think it's enough babies in there.
Tuning in is to address.
Come on.
Look at this. Look at this.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We just wanted to take a few minutes to address a couple of things that have taken place after the Club Shay interview. Much love to Shannon Sharp.
Yes.
Good brother. Thank you for allowing Monique to come on the platform, be a listening ear, continue success on what it is that you're doing. Thank you for being a real one.
Yeah, baby. Thank you.
Who want to hear this
We
dude?
wanted to address first and foremost our brother, DL Hughley. And we are firm believers on what is right and what is wrong.
Yes.
So we got to start off by saying there was an inaccuracy as it regards Monique saying that there was a cease and desist that was given to DL to shut it down.
Mm-hmm.
What had taken place, to be accurate, was after Monique spoke to Brother DL on that conversation, Brother DL said, what?
Well, after we spoke on that conversation, when we hung up that phone.
Who are they? Jadakiss and Styles P? Is this a Jadakiss and Styles P interview? Are they going back and forth? They trading bars? First of all, let me speed this up. This shit is. Whoo.
The last thing he said was, "It is what it is." And I said, DL, then we're going to have to get our attorney involved. That's the last thing me and DL Hughley said on that conversation.
And after having that conversation with Monique, we went and got our attorney involved, Attorney Anderson. At the time, there were some
Don't it sound like they talking at a normal speed now?
emails that were transferred back and forth between his side and our side. And it escalated to a point when we had our attorney on the email, whereby then finally DL said that he would scratch the interview.
Yes.
So it was inaccurate that a cease and desist had to be given. However, that was the next step, and that's what Monique remembered, because when I discussed it with her, we said that would be the next step. But to DL's credit, at that moment, when it had escalated, that's when he decided to shut it down. However, that is a bit different from how it seemed to have been communicated, whereby on the phone, they were having a conversation and it was kumbaya. Though he never used those words, kumbaya, it did not end with her being under the impression that this was going to be resolved and shut down. So we wanted to make that clear out of love and respect for Brother DL. And despite all the commentary that he gave.
Hey, listen. I hate it when people call me brother or they say that they love you and all of that. When they are volunteering lies to the general public in order to try to tear you down, when nobody asked you anything with regard to DL Hughley in the first place. She volunteered after she was supposed to basically had let this go over a year ago. And she volunteered it, and she couldn't wait to get on the couch in order for them to be able to have this conversation. Now you're going to gaslight me, too. Look at this fake shit. Look, the fake laughs, the fake smiles, and all of this stuff. It's all fake. It's all fake, man. Y'all got to be able to see through this, bro.
With all the crunches she be doing, the captain's in the front.
I do.
And
I do.
tell me.
I'm a sneak snacker, baby.
And she doesn't sneak when she snacks.
Okay. Hey.
But nonetheless,
this is
we wanted to be clear because
Jadakiss and Styles P collab.
At the end of the day,
we're
black folks in this world of entertainment. And there was a level of harshness in his return that seemed a little bit exaggerated for the moment. And we wanted to make it clear, and I think Monique can do it best when she speaks in reference to what she meant while talking about DL in the past.
You know, when I watched DL say, she went after my wife, she went after my daughters, I want to really be clear who I went after so that there's no confusion here. When I was on stage, when I'm on stage and we are performers, we are performing to the audience in front of us. When I was on that stage and I said it must be hard to perform oral sex.
But differently.
Okay, on a coward. That had nothing to do with Mrs. Hughley. That insult was directed straight to you, DL. That had nothing to do with your wife. That was straight to
I can't believe that we're going to sit here and gaslight like this. I just can't believe that we're going to sit here and play this game. She got offended at a show. She got offended at a show that he was not even on, but then she can go after his wife and daughter, and that shit is justified. Man, what kind of world is we living in? And I can't even believe that y'all sitting here playing this game and going back and forth, bro. I can't believe that y'all playing this game. I can't even play it because it's so disrespectful. It's so disrespectful that I can't even play it right here on YouTube because you got to be age appropriate.
You. So it felt like you were trying to pass it off as if I was going after your wife. When it comes to your daughter, to the baby that you did a post about, you did an interview about, I didn't do that interview. I simply reposted what you said. So when you say, Monique, you went after my daughter, that's untrue, DL. I posted what you said. And then when you said on your, when you were really going for it with your shades on, and you said, Monique said, I stood by and watched my daughter be raped. DL Hughley, that's your conscience talking to you, brother. I never said that. I never said that. And I want to be a little clear about something else. Never would I try to do anything to harm any of your babies, because we got babies too. So never would I try to do anything to harm your children. However, what I was saying to your daughter and to the other daughters out there, I know what it's like for your daddy to know you've been touched and he not protect you, because my daddy did the same thing. That's what that whole point was. But
This is called gaslighting, y'all. This is called gaslighting. And then if we really want to deep dive into the story again, because I did it over a year ago, if we in 2022, I had this whole conversation. She's completely painting the narrative and the context differently than how DL Hughley described for it to be. And she did it maliciously, and she was trying to throw him under the bus, and she was trying to paint him a certain way. And then she's going to sit here and gaslight and tell y'all that, oh no, I was just addressing that. I understand what she was going through. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit, and I can't believe that y'all in here. Y'all messy. Y'all are the worst, man. Honestly. Y'all the worst ever, bro. And y'all just want to see blood. Y'all don't actually want to get to the bottom of it. Y'all don't want to continue to go to get real about it. Y'all just want to see blood. And so, you will take anything that anybody says that's against the person that you don't like. And again, I'll already preface this by saying that I'm not even a fan of DL Hughley, especially when it comes to how he you know what I'm saying, says certain things about Kevin Samuels and his political takes. But I'm objective enough to remove myself from how I care, whether or not I like the person from what they saying and what they doing. And she's wrong. She's wrong as two left shoes. And I know that y'all are sensitive simps in here, and these women are never going to hold her accountable because that's just what they do. They can get on here and lie to y'all, gaslight y'all, and y'all gonna like them because they're gonna say my babies, and they always gonna tap into your emotions by you being a part of the black community or the sisterhood, and y'all gonna just roll with that shit. And y'all whack. Y'all whack for that, bro.
I was showing why I would call you a coward, brother. I don't think it's brave that you didn't protect your baby.
Jesus Christ.
So when I said what I was saying, let me be clear to you, DL Hughley, it had nothing to do in reference to your family, and you know that. Now, when you were speaking and you were going off, and you said, what did you say? She was so offended by the game we play, but you didn't say what the offense was. And that's the part for me that is disheartening, that you continue to try to trick and smoke and mirror our people. If you're going to say it all the way through. When you say family is sacred, you are absolutely right, baby. You're right.
Don't call me
But when
baby.
you say would my husband rather, and you co-sign your team of people doing that, well, isn't my husband sacred? So you got to be careful in your words, because the very words you use, DL, they're going to come back, and they're coming back to bite you, baby. And what I also said on Club Shay, when I looked in that camera, I said, DL, I love you, brother. And I don't know if you know that part, but we really do. We love you, brother. And if ever you get courageous enough to want to have a conversation, we're always open to it, because doing that, it shows how our community can get better. When you're wrong, as we have said to you, hey, brother, we apologize on that one.
Yeah, incorrect on the cease and desist. And I want to add one more thing. When you spoke in reference to your daughter being a reason why Monique stopped speaking about it, what you don't even understand, out of love for you, See, you can have a problem with your brother, but you're not going to take it out on the kids. And we respected the fact that she tried to defend you, but we got 3 big ass sons. That if we were to think about it in the same way that she thought about it, what would that be? But out of love for you, We're not going to go after your child trying to protect the father that she loves. But one could argue, based upon what you said about yourself, had you exhibited the same type of love and protection for your other daughter that your other daughter tried to exhibit towards you, there never would have been the commentary that you made about yourself. And I liken it to Brother Corey Holcomb, who I don't know. But I got a lot of respect for him because I heard him say something in an interview. He spoke about how Earthquake's son had came to one of his shows. And the young man was hesitant about introducing himself or reintroducing himself because of the rift between his father and himself. And Brother Corey was like, come on, man, no. You come over here and I'm going to give you love. Because that was between your father and I. And it made him reconsider the whole thing and reach back out to an old friend. In my humble opinion, that's what real men do. We come from the old school. We're not going to have no problem with your children because we love them and we love you and we want y'all to win. Not at the expense of the community, though, being demeaned in order to get followers. But from the standpoint of if we come together, we're going to win just by default. So at the end of the day,
Who is this guy? And where did he come from? And why are you speaking to me as though we are on the same level or that I know you, man? Who came here to hear this dude? I don't even know who this guy's name is. If she is the person that is visible, because I don't see him on Club Shay, why is he talking to me into my screen as though I care anything about whatever this guy is saying? Objectively, who is this man on my screen going back and forth and talking to me as though I didn't even know who his name is? Hoppo, who is this man? Who is this guy? What is his name? The title of the video is Monique responds to DL Hughley foul comments on live. What is this guy's name and why is he talking to me? I know what he is to her, but I don't hear one person in the chat tell me what his name is. Oh, you know him by his daddy? I don't know his name, but she calls him daddy. Oh, man. Jesus Christ.
when you get to talking about how Monique is not loved and this and the other, that's your perception. But
What, you see that fake laugh? Did y'all see that fake laugh? Come on, y'all, back up.
how Monique is not loved and this and the other, that's your perception. But what I'll say,
Hey, are y'all expecting me to sit through this any longer? Okay? Chat. I'm curious, chat. Is there anything more that I need to see of this? Because I ain't gonna waste my time. There's other things that we can go and look at. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I genuinely don't want to do this. Is there anything else that we need to watch in this? Seriously, honestly, I'm checking in the chat right now, saying no, next, nope, no, kind of cringy. Nope, pass. Everybody trying to get it. Okay, got it. So we all in agreement that we can go ahead and move over to the next thing. Y'all want to go over to what she said about Kevin Hart? Kevin Hart, keep it moving. All right, cool. Kevin Hart it is. Kevin Hart it is. Let me go ahead and get the Kev. Shout out to DL Hughley for that one, though. We want to go to Tiffany Haddish. Or we'll get to the Tiffany Haddish part in a minute. It's silly, bro. Crazy. Let me read some of the super chats and then we're gonna get to it. My 2 cents says, did DL pull the segment because of the cease and desist or on the strength of the conversation in the call? Obviously, she cleared that up. There was no cease and desist. So they can say, yeah, that was going to be the next step. There was no cease and desist. So DL Hughley is standing on business. There was no cease and desist, so he pulled it just off of the strength. Messy Mathematician said, I would say being likable is just as important as skill in the workplace. You are absolutely right. I've progressed in my career mainly because of my likability and secure my position with my skill. Soft skills are dire to success. My 2 cents come back and says, did she say those things out of reacting or are these issues as a result of others' aggression on her first? I'll make any excuse for people to do some dumb shit. A.R. Smitty says, how her husband got a Jezebel. Don't you sis me if you know that I don't fuck with you. Shout out to Messi. Fi Brown goes in and says, yo, AD, she had the same beef with Vlad. She did the interview. Then her and her husband tried to bully Vlad for ownership after Vlad paid for everything. The interview never aired and Vlad lost all of his money he spent on production. Yeah, I wouldn't be bothered, though. Shout out to Fi Brown for the 20 ball. I just don't do business with people like that. Like, why do business with somebody that you know is a possibility that they're going to sue you if they don't like you? Yes, I don't think that I don't think she's that funny. Maybe an actor, maybe a better actor than comedian, but I think she has a point. What point? What point? This is about to be a painful night. I can already tell it's going to be a painful night. I can already tell it's going to be a painful night. It seems like it's going to be one. All right, let me get this up real quick. Let me get it up. Y'all want me to suffer tonight. Okay, I get it. I get it. I'm a glutton for pain. Yep. That's what we do on After Hours. We suffer, baby. We suffer, baby. Give me a second. Let me get this up for y'all. See what I can do when I can do it. I don't mind suffering for y'all because y'all my babies. Y'all my babies. Monique on Kevin Hart. Got it. Locked in. Loaded.
Kevin Hart. Now, you know when Cat Williams said gatekeepers?
Yes.
Kevin Hart, I do his podcast.
Yes.
And I want y'all to re-listen to the podcast so you can hear it for yourself. When he first comes on, he says, you're like my mother, you're like my aunt, you're like my sister. Okay? Then we do the podcast. We speak about the Tyler Perry situation. Oprah Winfrey, he said, I don't really know Oprah, but I'm going to reach out to Tyler. I appreciate that. Kevin kept his word. He reached out to Tyler Perry. Kevin Hart called me back about maybe a week or so later. He said, Mo, I talked to Tyler. He said he don't want to revisit it. He said, but I tell you what, let's move past that, Mo. Let's just move past that and let's just do great things. So whatever
That's what Kevin said.
I want you to hear me, Kevin Hart. Let's move past that, Mo. Let's do some great things together. Don't even worry about it. Whatever y'all want to do, I will partner with you. I'll executive produce with you. You just let me know what you want to do. Now, let me say that before we go any further because I want to make sure I give Kevin Hart his proper credit. When my family was up against the wall, Kevin Hart wrote us a check and said, here you go.
Fred said, because somebody in the chat let Fred know that I've already reviewed the Tyler Perry part on the Millionaire Morning Show, so I do not want to review it again. This is the clip. The clip specifically addresses Kevin Hart, the same way that we broke down what was happening with DL Hughley. And so this is the part that we're going to play. If you want to see the opinion of what it is that I mean, what I believe with Tyler Perry, then go and watch the Millionaire Morning Show, where it goes back to the money. Now we're reviewing and we're getting a little bit more messy on After Hours. So this is what we're talking about, okay?
You go. We're forever grateful for that. When we were able to give it back, we said, brother, we appreciate you with some interest on top, because I don't ever want nobody to think
Feel like they
me and my
gave up.
husband. So I want to make sure I put that out there. That brother really helped us out when we needed to be helped out. Then when he came back with, I got you. I didn't ask Kevin Hart to do anything. He said, I'll executive produce, I'll partner with you. I said, good shit, Kevin, because we're in a deal with Endemol. And we're trying to get our talk show back. Mo, whatever it is, I got you. Now, Kevin Hart is one of the biggest entertainers right now in the world,
Correct.
right? And was then. We got off the phone with Kevin Hart. We called Endemol immediately and said, Kevin Hart said, whatever we want to do, he got us. He's going to partner, executive produce. They was like, oh, this is incredible, because when you put Kevin Hart's name on it, you already know what it is.
Correct.
2 weeks go by. We get a call from Endemol. Endemol says, we just got a call from Kevin Hart's manager, Dave Becky. And Dave Becky said, Kevin doesn't want anything to do with Monique. So whatever she told y'all, he doesn't want to do anything with her, nothing. You know, he doesn't want any kind of relationship with Monique.
So what changed between the 2 weeks and when, and plus he gave you a check, you gave the money back, then
So Kevin, okay, so wait. So Kev loaned her money, was an intercessor on her behalf to support her and making phone calls to Tyler Perry and all of this, right? She's acknowledging this. She's saying that he gave her money. Now, I don't loan or give money or give any kind of financial support to anybody that I do not care for. That's just me. I don't give money and lend my support to anybody that I don't care for. You acknowledge that I supported you. I gave you a lifeline when you was broke and y'all was down and out. You then paid me back. Good shit. That means that you was a good person and you held it down also when you got your check back and you got your lick back and you started getting your money back up. That's where we at right now, okay? Let's continue.
said he would partner with you, executive produce, whatever you need, Mo. Hey, we got you. So what transpired, or what do you think transpired between then that 2 week period?
Well, soon as we got off the phone and they told us what Kevin's manager, David Becky, said, I called Kevin Hart immediately. I said, hey, baby, we just got off the phone with Endemol, and they said Dave Becky called them up and said, you don't want anything to do with me. He said, Mo, that's a miscommunication. I can tell you right now. I said, wait a minute. Are you okay, though, with this white man calling them up? Getting in between our relationship after something you said? He said, Mo, that's a miscommunication, and we're going to talk Tuesday.
Why is everything a black and white thing? Obviously, Kevin has a relationship with this white man because the white man is, as she described it, because I don't know who this guy is his manager. And what I'm trying to understand before I get to the rest of this video is how come it's always a black or white thing, but within when it comes to the money, we always asking white people to send us a check for something that they want us to do, or we want to be on their platform. Why is it always a white man, or are you okay with that white man? Are you okay with this white man calling me and saying this to me? You know, I wish Kevin Hart was more like sometimes. Well, maybe it's why he's one of the great, like he's one of the biggest stars out right now, and you know his name ring bells and all of that is because he's not gonna do the thing that DL Hughley does, and he just kind of just be above it. He don't go back and forth. He not gonna always address it. He just gonna go and get his checks. He gonna get his money, and he gonna continue to run it up. I don't think Kev really. I think Kev really give a fuck, but I think that he got some good people around him that prevents him from actually just, you know what I'm saying, going in and going back and forth with people. But I also think that people see him as a target because they then look at him as weak and they feel comfortable saying some shit about him. So
Don't worry about it. I'm telling you right now, it's a miscommunication. That was 2 years ago. If you talk to him, I talk to him. I've never talked back to Kevin Hart again. So that's what we're faced with. When you allow somebody to come in between a relationship with a woman that you said, I'm like your mother. You said I'm like these things. I didn't ask you for that. So everything that baby was saying sitting here, everything he was saying was on the up and up, because when you hear people say, get the anger out your heart. Oh man, no one's saying he's lying. No one ever said I was lying. It's so easy to discount and devalue because of what we look like.
Right.
However, when it comes to Tyler Perry, I will not allow you to discount or devalue, because that is your voice on that audio. Remember on Good Times when Penny's mother was whooping up on her and she had recorded it? That's you on tape. So how does it go from you saying you're going to give me an apology to now I owe you an apology?
But
I thought that this was about Kevin Hart. Why are we getting into Tyler Perry?
what do you want an apology for?
What could I possibly owe you an apology for when you've admitted? See, when Lee Daniels says to me,
What? Wait a minute. I thought we were talking about Kevin Hart. Okay, so the summary of this is, and I'm gonna play some more. I'm gonna play it all the way through. I'm gonna play the entire clip. The summary of this is that, and this is just my theory, right? This is my theory. I do not know. The summary of this is that Kev wrote a check. He had great intentions. When he probably started asking around or he started trying to do good shit for you, everybody was like, oh, no, you ain't about to get sued, Kev. You ain't about to be out here toxic. You ain't about to be out here on the street. You're not about to be out here fucked up. We're not about to let you fumble the company by associating yourself with something that's going to possibly go awry. We're not about to let you ruin your reputation by tying yourself to something that's not best for you. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. And so Kev decided that he wanted to remove himself from a toxic situation, and he has the right to do so.
because Cookie from the show Empire, I was offered that role. Now Taraji tore it up, baby. Listen here. However, I was offered that. Then Felita called me back and say, baby girl, they said you're too difficult to work with. But you hear on the audio that a man told David Talbert I was difficult to work with. Do you see how that cost my family?
Yes.
And with no accountability because, oh, it's the great Tyler Perry. No, you've got to be accountable for that. Oprah Winfrey, you've got to be accountable for the things you've done with my family. You've got to be accountable for that.
Is there any relationship between you and Tyler and you and Oprah currently?
No. When we have our juggernauts, Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart, these are our juggernauts of our community. These are the people that our babies say, when I grow up, I want to be that.
Yes.
I want to be like that. So we have to call those people to the mat and say, listen, what are you teaching our babies?
That we don't owe you a motherfucking thing. That we grinded, we hustled, we got to the point that we got to by our own hard work and doing what we do. And we're not about to let you fuck up a bag for us and fuck up our career and mess up what we got going on by you going out here with an axe to grind and you having an expectation for us to do something for you that you ain't even doing for yourself. Why you keep fucking calling me? Block. Why do I owe you something? Yo, when did Steve Harvey, as much as I think that Steve Harvey is a simp, when did Kevin Hart, any of these people, when did they owe her anything? Anything whatsoever? How does somebody owe somebody something? How do these people owe you anything? Here's my question. Talk about a night breaker. Here's my question. I think that Netflix put out that special just to show that she truly did not deserve $20 million. I think that Netflix put out that special just to prove that she does not deserve 20 M's. I'm telling you. They settled that shit and they put it out to be petty. I played it. It was absolute. DL Hughley was 100% right. It was the worst rated special of all time. I don't know not one person that will sit here and tell me that special was hitting, that it was slapping. Not one. D Walker, what's up? D Walker.
Hey, what's going on?
What up, big dog? What's the word?
What up, man? So, I gotta tell you, man, I disagree.
Of course you do.
Yeah. So here's what's funny. I was one of the people that was laughing at Monique for quite some time, and I actually watched this interview in its full context.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I do agree that she's done a bunch of childish stuff. So she reacted childishly a lot of the time. But I do think that they've been doing pretty bad business with her this whole time.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Did she deserve to get that Netflix deal?
The Netflix deal?
Yes, sir.
Didn't Netflix approach her?
Netflix made her an offer. She didn't want to take the offer because she felt like it was too low. She referenced Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock and all of them getting 20 million and Amy Schumer. She compared herself to them and saying that she deserved around the same amount because she has the same amount of accolades and she's just as good as them. And then Netflix said, no, we don't want to do that. She wound up going into whatever it is that she described, arbitration or whatever, or a lawsuit. She wound up basically getting a settlement from Netflix. They put out her special. It was one of the worst rated specials of all time. Question, and I'm sure that she got a bag for it. Did she deserve to get that special from Netflix?
No, I don't think so. I don't think
So
she was funny on the Netflix.
Who was the loser on that end?
Netflix was the loser on that end.
Okay, I just want to. So did Monique do bad business?
On the Netflix deal?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So what was the bad business that was done with her?
Okay, so Tyler Perry was wrong. I don't know what happened with Kevin Hart and why he ghosted her out of nowhere. DL Hughley was wrong.
How was DL Hughley wrong?
So DL Hughley was wrong because when I look at the full video, not only after after they talked about what was that joke? Well, it was some kind of joke that she was talking about. I don't want to say it.
It never aired.
Did you see that part? No. She discussed the joke on there about her husband.
It never aired.
Yeah. No. That's cool, but it didn't air because of the email that they were talking about.
No, they didn't. No, it didn't air because DL Hughley decided not to air it. He never got a cease and desist letter, and he proved it, and she admitted to it.
Right? No. They sent the email though. He didn't say that they didn't send that email.
It doesn't matter. The email don't mean shit. That's just like sending a text message.
With the attorney CC'd in the email.
The email don't mean nothing. So what? You can add somebody to a group message.
Not necessarily. Yeah, but at the same time,
when did the email? Hold on. When did an email constitute you having to do anything other than read the email if you choose to?
So you can just read the email, but at the same
It doesn't
time, if
matter
somebody,
about what the email is. He didn't have to do
I mean,
shit.
I didn't get,
He didn't have
I didn't
any
get you.
responsibility to do anything. He decided not to release it, regardless of how you want to frame it. It was his decision. He decided not to release it. So, what my question is, because
Okay.
he wasn't even in the studio. It had nothing to do with him. He never even cracked a joke. How is he doing bad? How is he wrong?
Would he have released it if they didn't
No,
threaten
no,
him?
no, 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 no. How was he wrong?
Yes,
How was he wrong?
that's what I'm telling you. Would he have released it if they didn't threaten him?
We don't do what ifs. We do what happened. We only speak in truth. How was he wrong?
He was wrong because number one, he was not only was he being dismissive, but wasn't they cool? Wasn't
Wait,
they
wait, wait.
cool?
What the fuck? Not only was he being dismissive, what?
But supposedly he was being dismissive when she was bringing that up. When she called him up and talked about her
So we
issue.
talk. Okay, so we talk about feelings. We're not talking about facts. We don't.
No, it's not.
No, 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 no. Because you said
No,
you
no,
led this conversation.
this is a
You led
character
this
issue.
conversation by saying that they doing bad business. They had no business. How was he wrong? Because he wasn't there. He never released the interview. What did he do wrong? What are the facts? What did he do wrong?
Okay, so you can do it that way, right? Where
They
because
don't
he
do it
didn't
that way.
want to
That's what
release it.
happened.
No, that's how you doing it. Okay, no,
That's
that's
what
how you doing it.
happened. It has nothing to do with me. I wasn't there. I'm stating what they agreed upon is a fact. What did he do wrong?
What he was saying on the phone, what he was about to do wrong, was he was going to still air that. He was still going to air that show.
What did he do wrong?
He was about to air that show. That's what he did wrong.
What the see, you don't want to admit that you're wrong.
I'm not.
The only thing that we talking about is facts. We don't know what he would have did, what he could have did, what he should have did. I wanted to fuck that girl that I seen earlier today, but I didn't. Was I wrong for not fucking her, or was I wrong for thinking about it?
Okay, so all right, so
Was I wrong for thinking about it when I
Good,
seen her?
I'm answering your question.
You
Can
hold
I
me
answer your question?
accountable for
Can I answer your question?
thinking about fucking that chick that I seen earlier today.
Can I answer your question? Can I answer your question? So if you said you was gonna do it, right? Let's say you said you was
I didn't
gonna
hear
do
him
it,
say
and
anything.
somebody,
I didn't hear him say that.
I'm
First of
answering
all,
your question. I'm
I
answering
didn't hear
your
him
question.
say he was going to do anything. I heard him say he did not release the interview.
No. We're not going back to him. I'm answering your question just now about that.
No, you said that he said that he
Okay,
was
so
going to do it.
let
When
me
did he
finish.
say that he was going to air the interview?
You swapping back
No, no,
and
no, no,
forth
no, no, no,
between
no,
two
no. I
different
want to get
points.
to the facts. When did DL
No.
Hughley
You
say?
swapping.
Listen. When did he say that he was going to air the interview?
No. Okay, I got to answer one question at a time. You said
Okay, I'm answer this
if
one.
I
Answer this one. At what
all right,
point
go
did DL Hughley say he was going to air the interview?
ahead. And so on her interview, if you look at it in its full context, he said that that's how they do it, and he was going to release it.
On her interview, or when did he say that he was going to air it?
This is what I'm talking about. So she said on the interview.
That's hearsay. I don't believe anything that anybody says. That's just because she said that that's what he was going to do. That's hearsay. At what point did he say that he was going to release the interview?
Like I said, this is why I think that we need to wait until he gets on Club Shay.
No.
Oh, he does.
You said no.
He
Ain't
does.
no. I think
This
you said that
the
he
first-
was wrong based off
So
of
first, I
something
can't
that
say
you
how I feel, but now I
believe.
can't say how I think.
No. You not speaking in facts. You speaking in feelings. This ain't got nothing to do with
No, I'm
what
not. I'm giving
I
you my
think.
opinion.
I don't like
This is
DL
my opinion.
Hughley. I don't like DL Hughley. But I'm not gonna sit here and make it up based off of feelings. That's how motherfuckers go to jail every day.
This is not my
Based
feelings.
off of how
This is not about my
it
feelings.
is, because he
This is
never
not my.
said that he was gonna
No,
air it. He never aired it. You
okay.
can't put something in his mouth that's not true.
No. You misquote.
I'm
She
not.
said
He never said it.
no. You said this is what I feel. I said she
You
said that
said
he said
I
he was going to
think.
release.
It's not about what you think. It's about what the fact is. That's word for word what you said. You said I
You keep
think.
cutting me
And
off.
then
You keep cutting me off. She said that he
I don't
said
give a
she
fuck what
was
she
going.
said.
Okay, all right. So you said I'm talking about what I think. You talking about what you think. You believe
I'm
that
not
she was
talking
going to.
about what I think. I'm telling you what they
Both
both
of them.
specifically. He never said that he was going to air anything. All we
They
know
both
for a
said.
fact, the only thing we know for a fact is that it didn't air. That's a fact. It never came out. It never aired. They both agreed that he wasn't even in the room when the joke went off. And so what did he do wrong?
So, okay, now, he did not air the show. All right, is that what you wanted me to say? He didn't air the show.
No, I'm asking
that's
you,
not
what did,
wrong.
no, you asked me what I wanted you to say.
No,
I want you to say what he did wrong. And from a factual perspective.
From a factual perspective, we don't know until he gets on Club Shay and says.
So how you gonna say that he wrong? You led the conversation. No. You said DL Hughley. No.
We both talking about what we
You got to remember what you said, sir. You said DL Hughley is wrong. Now you're saying, well, I say, okay, well, what is he wrong about? And you say, well, no. We got to wait until he get on Club Shay to figure out what he wrong about. What is he wrong about? You said he's wrong. Substantiate your argument.
Okay.
What is he wrong?
All right. Good point. Okay. So here's what I'll say. If he said what she said he said, then he was wrong. So
what?
I brought up a few. If he said what she said he said, then he's wrong.
He said she's a liar. I just played the clip. He said she's a fat liar, a big fat liar, and she is lying. He never said anything that she said.
Okay.
As a matter of fact,
but did he bring up the email? Did he bring up the email?
Jesus Christ.
Did he bring that up?
What is he wrong on? You not answering the question. You said he wrong. Please stop moving the goalpost. What is he wrong?
I'm not moving it.
What is he wrong on? What is he wrong on?
Oh, wait.
What is he wrong on?
I just said that the actions so far, if we only going by the actions, then no, he wasn't wrong on that. Is that what you want to say? Well, hold on.
Wait. So I'm right. So I'm right.
In regards to proven actions.
You said he wrong. You can't prove that he's wrong, so I'm right.
In regards to proven actions.
You said he's wrong. You said he's wrong. I said where's he's wrong. He's not. So I'm right.
Let me ask you this.
I'm right.
Let me ask you this.
I'm right.
Let me ask you this.
You arguing for the sake.
Okay. All right. You're right. No, I'm not. Okay, I'm saying you're right.
The next point.
I'm telling you you're right.
I don't care. I know I'm right. You don't have to tell me.
Let me ask you this.
No. I know I'm right.
You just asked me if you was right or not, so I just.
I want you to admit that you're wrong.
I don't know if I'm wrong or not.
You are. You do know because you accused him of being wrong, and you can't substantiate your argument.
Okay, no, I can.
So how's he wrong?
First of all, okay, listen. See, okay, I can't do this with you, right? I've noticed this about you at times. I noticed this about you, bro. You are so good at debating, okay? You can skillfully. No, listen. I got to give you a props on this. You are a beast at this, man. You are so good at debating.
This ain't got nothing to do with a debate.
Wait. No. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Because you could trip somebody up when they have a point because you keep cutting me off. And then you'll cut me off so much I'll forget what my point is.
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet.
Let me tell you what you do. First, let me give you these props because not many people have this skill. You're so good at debating, okay, to where you can skillfully defend the wrong answer. You'll be wrong about something. Yes. You'll be wrong about something, but you make it sound good, just like a scammer. Not that you scamming, but I'm saying just like a scammer, right? Oh, hey, look. I gotta get this to you, bro. Just like a scammer, bro. You can skillfully defend the wrong answer.
So now I defend a point like a scammer.
Wait.
You wrong. So no. Let's put it in perspective.
No, let me finish. See, you're doing it right now.
Listen.
You about to let me forget.
You're wrong.
Let me forget.
You're wrong, but I'm wrong for being able to defend my argument about a fact.
No. Listen. And I've actually done this to you before. I don't think you remember me. I've actually done this to you before. It was a Thursday show that you was on, okay? And you was arguing with me about a specific lady that was arguing with Chaotic, okay? You was arguing about chaotic.
So you
and
bitter.
I told
You holding on to a grudge.
No. This is I
You
admire
holding on to a grudge. You bitter.
No. I need to learn this skill, bro.
No. You hurt.
I told you to play the clip. You didn't play the clip. And
You
knew
hurt.
wrong. You can't.
You holding on to something from? Oh wait. So you telling me you
No.
holding on to something from a long time ago?
No, this is not holding on. This
You know how
this
many
is?
people that I've debated since that time?
That's fine. No, that's fine. This is called admiring your skill. I need to learn it. I need to learn it.
Jesus.
You're a beast at this. But anyway, hold on. Let me finish this. Okay, so if we're gonna go by cold hard facts, from what we've seen, I'll say that I'm wrong for now. Okay, but I think that's yeah. But we need to get the full.
You making yourself look worse every single time that you talk.
I don't give a doggone, man.
You making yourself look worse. Why are you doing this?
That's fine.
Why are you doing this to yourself?
I don't care, bro.
Why do you do this to yourself?
What you mean? Why I do this to myself?
Why are you walking around in life like a victim?
Wait, what? You said I'm doing what?
Why are you walking around in life like a victim?
Me personally?
Yes.
I ain't nowhere near a victim.
You talking just like a victim.
No. I'm paying attention to. I watched that whole video in its context, that whole interview in its full context.
Okay,
just
so
like for instance, so let me tell
tell
you
me where he's wrong.
Just like this, right? When you watch a Kevin Samuels clip,
do you sip juice? Do you sip juice?
If you watch it,
do you sip canned juice with a straw?
Some people do. What is that?
No, I said, do you sip canned juice with a straw?
No, but what does that have to do with anything?
Yeah.
I don't even drink canned. I don't even drink juice, really.
Do you drink anything out of a can?
No, I only drink water.
Okay, so when you get your bottled water, do you put a straw in it?
Who does that?
No, I'm asking you.
No, who does that? And what does that? Why
you can't answer a straight question?
I'm trying to figure out where you're going.
Why is everything?
What does straw and water bottle have to do with this conversation, broski?
Why is everything so abrasive with you?
Wait, hold on. You was the one yelling this whole time.
No, I'm passionate.
You still yelling? You more abrasive than me. I'm chilling.
No, I'm listen. I ask you a simple question.
You had whole mad veins. You had veins popping out the bottom of your fitted cap.
I ask you a simple question, and you always want to go around it before you answer the question. You can't answer a question with a question.
Because you want to tell you why I do that with you?
Oh, it's only with me.
Let me tell you why I do that. Yes. Let me tell you why I do that with you. Because if I answer your question, you go right into cutting me off, and you have a whole monologue before I get to before you ask me another question, and I'm forgetting my whole point. I can't do it. How you going, bro? Listen. So here's what you'll say. Is cheese yellow?
I would never ask.
Well, see. So here's the thing: is cheese yellow or not?
I like white cheese.
No. See, I'm asking you.
And my personal favorite is blue cheese. So
have you never?
I've never seen blue cheese. I've never seen blue. Yeah, I've seen yellow cheese.
Okay, so if you see yellow cheese, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then if you're gonna make a club
I
sandwich,
prefer blue cheese
all you have left is,
I got you.
Now you cutting me off. You see what I'm saying? Now you see how you cutting me off?
I'm not cutting you off. We having a conversation.
Now I'm supposed to be cutting you off right now, but you be cutting me off because your mic is louder than everybody else.
No, it's not.
And so I'm forgetting.
We got a similar mic.
No, I be forgetting my doggone point because you so busy.
So you want me to feel bad because you got a short memory.
No. Hey, look, my memory is a little bit short. It's a little bit.
So
short.
because you got ADHD symptoms,
I don't know what you call it, but if you're gonna have big monologues before you ask your next question, then I'm gonna be stuck, and I'm sitting up here trying to finish my previous point.
So you want me to? Okay, so listen. I acknowledge the fact that your memory is shorter than most people. All right. Now that we're past that, what other point do you disagree with?
Okay, so First of all, why did you choose DL Hughley when I brought up other people?
We were at DL Hughley specifically.
Nope. Yeah, but I said other people before DL Hughley.
Because that was the
When I
person
brought
that I
up
wanted to understand
when I
context
when I
from,
brought
because that's the person that we just got done talking about.
okay, but when I brought up
And
Tyler
I asked
Perry,
you about
which
other people too.
you didn't ask me about Tyler Perry.
Absolutely, I asked you about other people. I didn't say Tyler Perry.
What you mean other people? Who else did you ask me about?
Oh my God. I don't know if you just want to go in a circle. What is it? What else do you disagree with?
Okay, all right. So listen. I think you need to see the video on this book. So I don't usually believe people when they tell their story, but I actually believe her this time.
Why did you ask me if cheese was yellow?
Man, come on, man.
I wanted to understand. You never finished why you asked me why cheese was yellow.
Hold on. Wait. Why'd you talk about the other chick that you wanted to smash? Man, hold on. Okay. So
I could tell you why I said that. Because I was justifying the idea that just because I seen something or just because it's something that I visualized doesn't mean that I executed on it. So it doesn't make me wrong because I didn't cheat. Similarly, similarly to even if you wanted to theorize the idea that DL Hughley wanted to release it, he didn't release it, and so it doesn't make him wrong. And so that's why I referenced it. Just because I see something, just because it looks good to me, just because it's a possibility for me to bust it down, just because he could have got better ratings, just because it would have been a better show, just because it would have went viral, doesn't mean that he executed on it. And so the only thing that we can use is the evidence. The only thing that we know is the facts. The facts is he never released it, just like I never fucked that chick that was walking down the street. And that's why I referenced it. So now let me ask you a question.
Wait. Hold on. I never got to answer that question. I never got to answer that question.
I answered your question. So why did you ask me if cheese is yellow?
I asked you if cheese was yellow because I wanted you to give me an answer. And as soon as you answered, I was going to go through a whole monologue and ask you about 3 or 4 questions. But I didn't want to go through that because it's your show.
So you had no reason to really do it. You just
okay. No, I did have.
So you did it because you was hoping.
I was giving you.
I didn't answer the way that you wanted to answer it because the monologue would have been pointless. Okay, I get it. All right. So what other disagreement?
I was giving you an example of what you're doing. But hold on, let me answer that question.
What did I do to you on K? What did I do to you on that show?
You don't want me to answer that question.
What did I do to you?
Let me answer. Hold on. Let me answer this question. I've been trying to answer this question for about 30 minutes, and I forgot. Now I'm trying to answer it again. And you
you remember it again.
All right. So let me get it. Okay. So when you said something about messing with that chick, right? Did I do it? Okay. I said, now if somebody had you recorded saying that you was gonna do it, right? And then they send you the video saying, "Hey, I'm going." If you go through with this, and she tells me, because I know this chick, if you go through with this, then I'm going to send this to your wife, right? They say something like that. Then you decide not to do it. Were you wrong or not?
But
because you thought about it.
First of all, no, I wasn't. With it. First of all, I wasn't wrong. That's like me saying that I want to rob a bank, but I didn't rob the bank. But then you're gonna get mad at it. And secondly, there is no evidence that he said that he's going to release a video, and you're just theorizing that. This is based off of how you feel. That's why you said, I think, I believe her, I do this. In no way, shape, or form do we have any evidence that says to the contrary. Like, he didn't release it. That's all it is that we know. He called her a liar, and that's it. I don't know why we still stuck on this. You said, no. I
got you.
You said that you were wrong. Stand on that shit.
No, I need to see the other context.
You said you were wrong. Stop trying to walk it back. Now, what else do you disagree with? We're past that. We're past that.
All right, cool. Now, let me tell you why I believe her, okay? Just so you can understand why I'm saying I disagree. So, as I watched the interview, okay, she mentioned things that were actually documented facts and video evidence. And then she even asked him to quote the audio of one of the people that she was talking about. Now, I don't agree with the whole recording people thing. I don't like it. I never liked it. But she had audio She referenced interviews that happened. She
What are you
referenced
talking about?
videos.
Are you talking about somebody else? What are we on? What are we on now?
One of them was of Tyler Perry. Another one was an
I haven't
interview
reviewed any
between.
Tyler Perry content.
I know. I'm
So what are we
talking
talking
about why
about?
I believe it. I'm talking about why I believe it,
No,
bro. You
no, no.
and
You said what you disagree with me about. I didn't. If I didn't reference any Tyler Perry content, then how can you disagree with me about it?
wait, say it again.
I didn't talk about Tyler Perry. He's not even on the cover photo. How do you disagree with me about something that I didn't never even address?
You asked me before why I believe it.
No, I asked you what did you disagree with?
No, you asked me what I disagree with, but then when I was telling you, I actually believe her on a lot of the stuff that she's saying.
I was
You asked me why.
referencing DL Hughley. Why did you believe that? I'm talking about you bringing up Tyler Perry and why
Okay, all
DL
right, all
Hughley.
right. So this is why.
What
This
does
is
that
why.
have to
Okay,
do with the price of tea in China?
okay. So this is why I made. This is why I'm skeptical about the DL Hughley situation because everything else has receipts. The stuff that she says has receipts that hasn't aired out. I don't know. She mentioned about a movie that she's gonna put out called Boo or something that has all the receipts in it. You would have to watch that. She mentioned that
Watch
on
what?
the interview. Something that she's about to put out called Boo.
What
If
that got to
anybody,
do with anything? What do you disagree with me about?
this is. I disagree with how. Okay, the way that I went at Monique, I think we need to give her some time and give other people the platform to see what they're gonna say first before we just say
So that's why you
she's this type
disagree
of
with
person.
me?
Because it seems like
You disagree
she
with me
actually
based
was
off
trying to.
of other people not getting on the platform yet?
No. It seems like she was actually trying to do good business, and people was. It seemed like she was being taken advantage of, big time. And so while you was
So
talking
what did that
about
got to
how
do?
she's
What did that
moving,
got to do with me?
so I disagree because you was talking about how she was moving, and when I watched the interview, it don't seem like she was moving that bad. It don't seem like, and I don't get fooled easily.
Yes, you
It
do.
don't seem. No, that's what you think.
You live in your emotions. You still
I,
living. You still living off of something that had to do with me being on another panel when I don't remember it.
that ain't got nothing to do with emotions. That was something I remember.
That
That was
is
a skill set.
emotions. I didn't even know you
No,
was
no,
talking
no, no.
about something like that. I don't even remember
Okay, so
conversations.
all right. So that has nothing to do with emotions. That's
Do you
got
want me
more
to?
to
What
do
did I
with.
do to you? What did I
That's
do to you? Let me
that's
apologize so I can make you whole.
now
I
you
want
sound
you
like
to
the who hurt
mercy.
you females.
No,
You
I
sound like
never
the who.
said that. I
No,
never said that.
you said it in different words.
You
You
brought
said it
up
in
the
different
whole
words.
situation. I
No,
want to
this
make
is
sure that I make you whole. I don't want you to continue
no,
to hold on to this.
no.
What
This is
did I
a who
do?
hurt
What
you
did I
type of
do to you?
talk.
What did I do to you?
No, this is a
Tell
who
me.
hurt you
Just
type
say,
of
let's
talk.
get it out. Let's get it out.
How did I hurt you
I
type of
didn't hurt.
talk?
I didn't. I didn't say I hurt you. Oh, you're not
Because
hurting.
I already told you I wasn't. You keep telling me I'm hurt.
I
I'm
didn't
like,
say
bro,
you
I told you I'm hurt.
was. You. Why you keep bringing that up?
You did say it. Oh, we
I
can
never
rewind.
said I hurt
Can you
you. I
rewind
said,
your
what did
live
I
stream?
do to you?
Can you rewind your live stream?
I
Look.
never said. No, I can't. I'm on a live stream. It's live. I can't.
Okay. I got you, but you got YouTube. How many
What did I
monitors you
do
got?
to you? What did I do
You
to
can
you?
rewind it on your YouTube.
What did I do to
You
you?
didn't do nothing. You listen. I told you I admired the skill set. This is why I remembered that conversation because I was like, man, this dude is good at doing this. And you was actually wrong because if you went to the clip, you would have saw that you was wrong.
About what? What is I wrong about?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, you went back to the clip. You went back to the clip.
So you do
Saw it,
want to
and
talk about it. So you do want to talk
no,
about it?
no, 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 no,
So
no.
you said you
You
didn't
just
want to
asked me.
talk about it, and now you want to talk about it.
I stopped talking about it, and then you asked me about it again. So now I'm talking
Because
about
I
it.
thought you was done.
I was done, but you asked me again. You
Okay,
asked me
so what
again,
did
so
I?
I'm
Okay,
talking
so
about it.
what was I wrong about then? Because obviously that's
So
what you really want to talk about.
no, it's not. No, it's not. But when I brought that up, I was talking about your skill set. This has not. I don't care what the subject was.
So you compliment me. You
And you
compliment
was. That's what it is. It's a
by
compliment.
calling me a skill set that's referencing a scammer. So
No,
you want to be a scammer?
No, no. It's
Would
not
you
that you
like
a
to be a
scammer.
scammer?
No. You're not a scammer.
I
You're
know
not
I'm not a
I'm saying
scammer. I'm asking you
you
if
have
you
a
would like to be a scammer.
listen. No, it's not about that. It's about the ability Okay, so you have the skill set that a scammer has, but you're just not using it to be a scammer. That's
Thank
all I'm
you.
saying. You
Thank you
could
for
be
that compliment. Thank you for the
that's
backhand
cool.
compliment.
It's not backhand. It's not backhand. This is something that everybody needs.
I gotta move on with
Something
the
everybody
stream
needs.
now. I gotta move
Okay,
on.
all right, that's good. You keep asking me questions, I'll be answering it, and then you say, okay, why are you talking about it? Because you asked me the question. What you talking
See how
about?
emotional you getting? You just screamed at me. You literally just screamed at me, sir. And
How
then
you
you
gonna
want to
ask me a
tell me
question?
you scream for no reason.
Bro, you ask me questions and then I answer, and then you ask me why am I talking about it? You
Yes,
not making sense right now. You scamming.
yes, sir.
Now you scamming. At
Yes,
first,
sir.
I
Yes,
don't call
sir.
you a scammer, but now you scamming.
Yes, sir.
All right, but anyway, so the whole reason I brought that up is because I think that you can get more out of a conversation. For instance, like when Logic says something, hey, oh, you just gonna throw your hat in front of you. Look. So for instance, if Mr. Logic says something and he right about it, he can't talk like how you talk, right? And you're not gonna understand, or you're not gonna believe him, even though he's right, because he can't talk as good as you talk. So you're missing out on good information if somebody can't speak the way that you speak. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Somebody has to be able to speak on the Anton Daniels level or more for you to understand the point, whether they right or wrong. If they right, you gonna do. Hey, look, you can make that face all you want. I'm just telling you, man. Just telling you, big dog. What you doing is what you do. But
So
anyway, man, look. So I disagree with
we back
how
over
we
there. Okay.
all.
All right.
Yeah. I disagree with how we all been going at Monique. I think we need to get more context on what's been going on, because it seemed like there's been a whole lot more behind the scenes than I've been thinking, that you've been thinking, that anybody's been thinking, as far as what comes out on
I
camera.
like your headphones, bro.
Huh?
I like your headphones.
Appreciate it.
They're
Appreciate it.
dope.
Appreciate it.
What you
But
got
yeah,
on
man.
this weekend? You watching the Super Bowl?
I'm gonna watch Super Bowl.
Who you rooting for?
So I actually wanted Lamar Jackson to get his first ring, but I
Mm.
think Pat is gonna get it.
Okay, that's
I
what's
think
up.
Pat is
That's
gonna
what's
get it.
up. I got you. Anything else you want to talk about?
No, hey, you got it, big dog. You got it, big dog. As a matter of fact, since you brought up football, I didn't bring it up. I actually have a football channel on YouTube.
Go ahead, shout out your channel. We got to move forward, big dog.
Okay, all right. So if y'all could go and check out my content on the Football Fan channel. I actually talk about football, and this is something I really, really know about.
Mm.
It has nothing to do with all this extra drama and stuff like that, but it's about actually football. I don't get into anybody's politics or anything. We just talking strictly sports. I'm
You
actually
ain't
going to
even
talk
said
about
the
why.
name of the channel yet.
I did, the Football Fan channel.
Okay, shout out to the Football Fan channel. Make sure y'all go
And
and check.
Michael Jordan's the GOAT. I'm going to talk about basketball too.
He talk about basketball. He talk about Michael Jordan being the GOAT. He talks about how Jordan got 6 rings, but he never acknowledged the loss.
No, it's going to be more detailed than that. I'm gonna put that show out. It's gonna be a lot more detailed than the usual.
Make sure y'all check out Big Dog's channel. We love you. Thank you, my friend.
I appreciate it, bro.
All right, bro. Damien, you got to be quick, bro. We got to get back to the stream. Damien, you there? Damien, you muted. Going once. Going twice.
I'm muted.
All right, there you go. What's up, Damien? What's up, dog?
I turned the camera off. But I was
Damien,
gonna say,
are you laying on your stomach?
nah, I'm chilling. Like, you feel me? Like,
You
just
laying
chilling.
down. I see you laying
Yeah,
down.
yeah. I'm chilling, bro. Like, I'm listening to your
Damien,
vibe.
get up off your stomach, boy. You can't be talking to
I'm
me.
not on my. I'm not on my
I
stomach.
see your
Listen,
feet in the
listen.
air. I
I'm.
see your feet.
You not. What feet you see in hands? You fronting. You know you
No,
see in
I
hands.
see your feet.
You not
Okay,
seeing
so
no
how did I
feet.
know you was laying down there?
Because you could tell by the way, like, I'm angled. Like, you can see my face, and you can see how I'm angled like that. Yo, bro, I'm chilling, bro. Ain't no funny shit going on.
Damien, what do you disagree with? What's going on, big dog?
Yo, now I was gonna come on. I was gonna say you a cold man. When that other guy came on, he was talking about he 38-year-old tutor, and you asked him what's Y equal MX plus B. Yo, I was dying. I was like, yo, you a cold man. But yo, yo,
What's up, Dame?
yeah, but with the Monique thing, I think it's just an overarching thing, right? She's talking about how she's been
Dang, why are
mistreated.
you laying on your Why are you laying down?
Cause it's 12 o'clock. It's like, come on, man. What you want me to get up for? What?
You laying
I'm
down with
chilling.
glasses on.
Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm in my room. I'm at the crib. I'm just chilling, bro. I
All right,
don't know why I got.
we gotta be quick, Dame. We gotta be quick. We gotta get to it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he was talking about like the overarching theme of the interview is basically saying how Monique is being mistreated by Hollywood, period, right?
Mhm.
And she's just blaming it on being like a black woman when really I think it's just relationships, right? I think
Dame, how
she
do you feel
rubs some.
about men talking to other men while they laying down in the dark?
Bro, you see me, I'm fully clothed though. I
No,
ain't
I didn't
putting
say
on no
nothing about your
miniskirt.
clothes. I didn't say nothing about your clothes. Why you what we talking about clothes for?
But what we talking about laying down for? You
That's
shouldn't
what you
you
was
already
doing.
know.
I felt like you was
I
trying to.
I was that's why when I came on I had the camera off, period. I just wanted to talk on the mic.
I seen the light and I seen your toes.
Yo, bro, you ain't see no toe. You front, Anton.
I
You know that you front.
did.
You
I,
front. Keep it
I
a buck.
did.
You
I
front.
did. I did. I did.
Yeah. Anton, no, you front. You a funny man. But yeah, it was just an overarching thing of her being like disrespected by Hollywood, period, bro. And she rubbed somebody in Hollywood the wrong way. Look, you gonna laugh. I got real points. I'm not like the fumbling dude from last call. All right, get it out, man. Get it out. Get it all out.
No, go ahead, go, cause we.
It's 12. It's 12 a.m. I got school in the morning, but I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you because you keep me
I don't know
entertained.
how I feel about. I didn't know how I felt about that. I was feeling a little like seduced. I felt
Nah,
like you
you
was
can't
trying to
feel.
seduce me, dog.
Nah, you
Cause
just being
you
funny,
had
man.
the
I know
light
that's how
shining directly. It was pretty dim in there too.
you. Yeah, I tried to have the camera off, period, man. But you couldn't hear me. You was like, go once, go twice. I had to turn the camera on. Oh man. Yo,
Dang, man.
can we talk about the issue? Can we talk about the issue
All
now?
right, go ahead, get it off. I'm gonna let you get it off. Dang.
All right. Yeah, so basically, she talking about being mistreated by Hollywood. You're not gonna stop. Look at it.
Cause you had the camera facing your bottoms, bro.
Yeah, you lying. Come on, Anton.
Oh,
I know you lying.
how did I know you was laying down if it was just on your face?
Because when somebody is laying down and you could see like the way their shoulders and their hands is positioned, you know that.
No, nigga, I seen your hips, dog.
I don't know.
I seen
Men,
your
first
hips.
of all, men don't
I
have
seen
hips.
your hips and I
Men
seen
don't have hips.
your...
Men don't have. All I got is torso, nigga. Men don't have hips. You a cold man. Oh man.
Don't you ever show a grown man your hips, bro. You are not
I don't
you're
men
not
men
Shakira, Shakira.
men don't have hips, bro. I'm trying to tell you,
You could have fooled me.
bro. I've never seen hips on a man. Period.
Nigga, nigga, you was looking out
Have
there.
you? Have
You was
you?
looking, yeah, I seen you, nigga, in the
You seen
background.
a man's hips before?
Nigga, I just seen your hips.
You
And I
lying, bro.
seen the bottom of your fucking feet because you had them up in the air like this.
So if you see my foot, right?
The
What color
bottom
my
of them,
socks
the
right
bottom of your feet. I seen the
now?
bottom
What
of your
color?
feet,
What
nigga.
color my socks right now? My
No,
heels.
nigga, you just put them socks on. I just seen
It's
you. You just cut the light on and you put them goddamn socks on, nigga. I seen your feet,
Yo,
man.
Anton, I'm looking at you a little different now. Now I know you be
Nigga, I'm
fronting.
looking at you different. You
I'm
call
looking
me.
at you.
You
I'm looking
call
at you a
me,
little
nigga.
different.
You call me like this.
You pay your narrative.
I said, what is this nigga doing on the phone? I ain't.
Ah, Anton good at paying his narrative, man. But yo, let's talk about the Monique thing.
Why are you in your bed with your clothes on, with your street clothes on?
It's not my street clothes. It's an old like Nike Tech or whatever,
Nigga,
and it's kind of
you in your bed with a Nike tech suit on.
because it's cold. Like I ain't rich like you, bro. I can't control my temperature.
Nigga,
Okay,
you went straight from hooping.
it came home.
Yeah, nigga, and you got in your bed with that shit on. You got to take your street clothes off.
Nah, bro, it's cold, bro. I gotta have a hoodie on. I gotta have something on.
Nigga,
Like
you
I
got a
got.
Nike tech on in your bed.
It's cold, Anton. I know you're not from that type of life, bro. But we go through hard times, bro. It's cold. Sometimes you gotta wear the stuff you would wear on the road, but you wear the clean ones. You feel me? While you sleep. It is what it is. When I come up though, and I'm in my own Versace robe, I'm gonna make sure I hit you up too. You gotta acknowledge both. Can't just acknowledge one. You know what I mean? In a year when I graduate, you know what I mean? So I
Oh,
have to acknowledge both.
oh my Jesus.
All right, so we're gonna talk about the Monique thing now.
No, I'm about to end the stream. I'm going to bed.
All right, see, look at that, look
It's
at
at the
that.
2 hour mark.
The one person that had real points, you about to end the stream on.
Okay, go ahead.
After I sat here for 30 minutes listening to that fumbling idiot.
Nigga, you was sitting there laying down your stomach though, bro.
What you want me to do, bro? It's 12 a.m.
Nigga, but because you lied to me and act like you wasn't laying on your stomach.
Listen, man, don't get emotional, man. You know
I
you
seen
lied
you
to me.
laying on your stomach and you tried to defend yourself.
Yo, okay, let's talk about the Monique thing.
We could talk about it tomorrow. I'm a live stream tomorrow.
Bro, I'm not guaranteed to catch it, bro. I stayed up. I could have been watching Power now. Look at this. I stayed up. Now I
This is
can't do
better than
both.
power. This is better than power.
Look, I can't do both. I could have watched Power, but I stayed up for your show.
Nigga, you're not even supposed to have that app. You're not even supposed to be paying for power, nigga. You just said you cold.
What do you mean? I got Prime. I got Amazon Prime. It come with that shit. Hell, nigga can't have nothing. Nigga cold. Nigga can't
I'm
have
out of
nothing.
here. I'm out. I'm getting out of here. I'm not doing this. Bye, Dame.
Yo,
Peace.
have a good one, man.
Y'all niggas is wild out here in these streets. Straight up. This is after hours in real life. After hours in real life. In real time. In real life. We gonna finish this Monique thing tomorrow. Because I'm not done with it. I'm not done with it. Listen, y'all gotta stop calling me on y'all stomach. No grown man should be calling me on with his tippy toes in the back. If I see your nigga, y'all gotta stop calling me with a Nike Tech on and some boxers, nigga. I said, what the fuck is happening out here? Niggas be having on glasses, Nike Tech, a do-rag on, no socks on, talking about I'm cold. Nigga, you can't be cold with no bottoms and no socks on, nigga. What kind of shit is that? If that ain't some New York shit, I don't know what is, nigga. What's what? So the bottom don't get cold, so you only cold at the top. You niggas is weird, bro. Y'all niggas is wild. Shout out to Dame though. I rock with you, Dame. I rock with you, Dame. Y'all niggas got to get it together. Let me read some of these super chats. Nurses Ain't Nice in the building says, did we miss? She just referenced Good Times and Penny getting a whooping. No, we didn't miss it. We didn't miss it. My 2 cents says, could everyone have a low tolerance for her because of the rumors that Tyler put out there about her and what the point And what point does someone be difficult for negotiating for more? Listen, when everybody don't mess with you, it ain't got nothing to do with whether or not somebody else put a narrative out about you. It's okay to say Anton was right. Facts. Facts. Just tell me that I'm right. It's about presenting fact. Anton Smith. Listen, if more men stand on After Hours with Anton a scammer, if more men stood on facts instead of feelings, we would have more men that's not in jail and not trying to get out of jail based off of the Innocence Project. Shout out to Anton, my favorite YouTuber, Anton from antondaniels.com. Kenneth Percival says, Big Coach, he was wrong. And he know he was wrong. He just ain't want to admit it. Shout out to God Motivates People. I appreciate you. Says Thursday nights is mine. Yeah, you might be right. Oh, you know I'm right. Look, I'm going to be honest with y'all before I read the rest of these super chats. Ain't nobody, listen, the world just really hasn't discovered how great y'all got it. Y'all don't even realize how great y'all have it over here until you go over to these punk ass other streams and they be weak. They be weak and they be boring and they don't know how to talk and they be looking awkward. Every single day I put on for y'all by my lonely. I don't need nobody. I don't need no help. I don't need no friends. I don't need nothing. Give me a camera, give me a computer, and let me cook. Jordan. Jordan called in. I think this is the actual real Michael Jordan, but he hasn't unmuted himself, so we can't do anything with that. Jordan, I'm going to catch you later, big dog. Let me read some of these super chats. My 2 cents says, facts, DL untimely didn't air the show, but it's hearsay. But if it's hearsay for Mo saying that DL said, that's how we do it here, meaning DL's team talking about her husband, then DL has hearsay by calling Mo a liar. Okay, I'm so confused. This is for y'all A students. Ayo, says AR Smitty. What up, Smitty? Darren Walker goes on to say, dudes thought he was going to cam up and do better. Anton, don't let you finish your point. I don't know what's wrong with these people. They keep thinking that I'm this great debater. I'm not a great debater at all. Travis says, I lost a bet to Nurses Ain't Nice in the chat. I'm a real ninja and a man lady of my word, so here you go. Shout out to Nurses Ain't Nice. 21 Savage, take notes. Yeah, thank you, Trap. I love you, Trap. Darren Walker goes on to say, man called in trying to make a point, and now they're talking about his hips. That's because he came on here with it. He was on his stomach. I think I seen his thumb in his mouth like this. He was on his stomach. I said, boy, if you don't get up off your stomach. Jawan Hart says, favorite Jay Dilla beat. Listen, I think that the whole Slum Village joint where he had Climax, Busta Rhymes, Q-Tip, and all of that, I don't really care about what he worked with Common and all of that. I like what he did with Slum Village. I love that whole Slum Village album. Volume 2 is that. Messi says, nigga called in with his t-shirt and his with his t-shirt and his panties on. T-shirt and his panties on. Yeah, it's 12 o'clock. You can't be calling after hours with your t-shirt and your panties on. Listen, y'all, we gonna finish this tomorrow. I'm operating off of, do y'all know that honestly, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, that I'm operating only on 3 hours of sleep. So when I went to bed last night, I wanted to be at like 2 in the morning. And then I woke up at, actually it was less than that. It was like 1:45, but I woke up at close to 4:30, 4:45. And then I got back to cooking. No naps, no nothing. We just be cooking all day, every day. All day, every day. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to try to get back at it tomorrow after hours. We already know that Thursdays is mine. We got the Millionaire Morning Show in the morning, y'all. All right, so I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Get some rest. We got to get to the money in the morning. Peace.